everyone, before I jump into the vlog, I want to give just a bit of backstory and a bit of an introduction. So we were really lucky to go to Glastonbury in 2022. We got our tickets in the pre-sale on our second attempt. And obviously you can tell by my accent, we got international tickets, which meant that when we arrived at Glastonbury, we had to go to the ticket office and line up to get our tickets. I'm not sure if that's still the case today, so definitely research that before you go if you've got international tickets. But it was the case for us, so you'll see that in the vlog. Going there, we caught the bus from Bath or Bath, depending on where you're from, and that took around an hour, and leaving Glastonbury, we caught the bus to Bristol. And if I was going again, I would definitely catch the bus again. I feel like it was an overall good experience, but now that I've got the insight, I probably would leave a little bit earlier on the Monday morning so I didn't get caught in a line leaving. But overall, yeah, it was fine. It was, transport is transport, it is what it is. We also camped at Dairy Ground. You'll see a few clips of that in the vlog of our camping spot. We got there nice and early, so we managed to get a decent spot near the fence, which was great. There was a good group of people at Dairy Ground. I probably would camp there again, even though it was a little bit of a walk to the main stages, but it was nice to have at least some peace and quiet at night time. We did hear Arcadia some nights, but overall it was a really decent spot. If I was camping there again, I probably wouldn't camp as close to the fence. The benefit of that was that we had a lot of privacy and that we could chuck buckets of water on ourselves and shower really easily. But the downfall of that was that there were a few people, especially towards the end of the festival, who got too lazy to go to the bathrooms, so they would pee up against the fence. So that was right near our tent as well, which was lovely to hear, and also just made it feel a bit icky where we were camping, but overall it was a really good spot. In terms of food, we got all of our meals there. I know there was a group of guys camping near us that brought like their own little barbecue setup in and made like a fry up one morning, but we didn't have that luxury, so we got all of our meals there. I'm a vegan, but there were loads of vegan options, perhaps more vegan options in Glastonbury than there are in my entire home city in Perth, Western Australia. So I was really chuffed with that, and I felt like, yeah, everything was wonderful. No issues there with food at all. In terms of the artists that we saw, I've got a little list here of who we saw. These are including but not limited to Billie Eilish, incredible set, Paul McCartney, Lorde, Rufus Wainright, Crowded House, Wolf Alice, Idols, Olivia Rodrigo, Glass Animals, Kacey Musgraves, Phoebe Bridgers, Clairo, Amyl and the Sniffers, and Courtney Barnett, because of course we had to support some Aussie artists. So you'll see a few of those clips in this vlog as well, although I have had to remove the sound because I don't want to be flagged for anything, but I'm sure there's plenty of footage out there if you wanted to see the actual sets. And oh, hello. Overall, we had such a great time exploring Glastonbury as well. I didn't expect there to be so much to look at and do around the place. Overall, I feel like it was just the best festival I've ever been to and potentially will ever go to in my life. I feel like there was just such a nice vibe. Everyone was really welcoming and kind. There were no major issues, at least that I saw, and everyone really respected the farm's rules to leave no trace and to pick up after themselves. So if you are going this year, I hope you have the most amazing time and have fun and stay safe. And yeah, if we can bring our tent from Australia and all the way home again, there is no excuse. You can absolutely pack up all your stuff and bring it home. So make sure to leave no trace and respect the rules. Have a great time. And without further wait, here is the vlog.
grassroots thing for musicians, rather than trying to go to the big bands and asking them to try and get it, you know, reverse engineer a way of touring. Talking to young artists who are just starting, so as they add bits to their way of doing things, they do it in a more conscious way. From here, what we're trying to do is we're doing the biggest festival in Britain, sponsored, raising money for Greenpeace, with these beautiful, you know, the Greenfield Futures Field here, the Healing Field, so many things that are drawing people into new ways of thinking. We have to start somewhere, and this is the start, it's not the end. This is the start of the process. For many people who perhaps don't think about these things for the rest of the year, we're trying to start it off, like when I went to Rock Against Racism. You know, it changed the way I thought about the way I behave, and that's the hope that you have to have. I can't follow my audience home and look through their letterbox and see if they're living up to the words of my songs. It don't work like that, I'm afraid. You just have to put out the vibe and hope some of it sticks to them and they take it home with them and they act on it. That's the most you can do.
It is very difficult to improve or turn things around when we are at best playing defense. The forces of greed and profits and planetary destructions are so powerful that our fight for the natural world is limited to a desperate struggle to avoid a total natural catastrophe.
Welcome to the last day of Glastonbury. We're tired, a little bit sunburnt, and this is the state of our tent. We're off today. Oh, it is so windy. It is so windy. And we're off today to pick up the Sunday Glastonbury newspaper. Maybe put a note in the Lotus, which is being burnt tonight, and go see Amyl and the Sniffers, maybe Caroline Polachek, Charlie XCX, Lorde. It's going to be a good day.
But here's another secret. You possess ancient strength, ancient wisdom. Wisdom that has propelled every woman that came before you. That wisdom is also your birthright. I ask you today, make accessing that wisdom your life's work, because everything depends on it. Fuck the Supreme Court. Every artist looks forward to this weekend of the year because something special happens here at Glastonbury. What you guys bring to this farm on this weekend, this doesn't happen anywhere else. So thank you for finding room in your hearts for a little freak from New Zealand. You know, I appreciate it.
That's us. It's our footprint. Yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. And that's it. That's everything. Happy Glastonbury.